I'm gonna be driving all the way to South Carolina for Southeast Game Exchange. I'm gonna be stopping by every major destination for game hunting. The whole entire trip is gonna be about 30 days. And there is one little catch. Whatever is the absolute best pickup I get on this entire trip, I will be giving that game away at the very end. In every single video of this series, there's gonna be a little clue, a little hint. So if you pay attention to every video, you're gonna be able to get that game for free. My name is Ryan Kane. We'll call this the Kane Come Up American Trip, the CCAT. All right, guys, it is day 6 for me now. Just woke up from my sleeping quarters. I'm here in Midland, Texas. There's a few pawn shops I need to go to here because, of course, I'm looking for some good deals and some video games. And then once I'm done with that, I think I might head to a GameStop here, and then I'm off towards Dallas. There's some places in between here and Dallas that I can stop by, and hopefully I can find some good deals and some games. So let's go check them out. Well, that kind of sucked. I ended up picking up Horizon Forbidden West. Weirdly enough, they had 2 Rocksmith remasters on Xbox One. I was gonna pick up Duke Nukem and Transformers Devastation on Xbox One, but that's the first time that's ever happened to me at a Cash America. They claimed that the stickers were showing up as sold already, so they weren't able to sell me the games. The games were just on the shelf. Like, I don't even know what they meant, but basically they couldn't sell me them, which sucks, but whatever. Got these 3 here for 22 bucks. Not too bad. Skyrim for 5 bucks, not too bad. One more Cash America here in town, and then I'm probably gonna head out just because everything else isn't gonna open for another hour. Kind of sucks that the artwork's destroyed, but disc only ain't bad either. All right, pretty strange games to be on their like bulk wall, but Mega Dimension Neptunia 7 and Alice Madness Returns, honestly the artwork's in pretty bad condition, so it's basically disc only, but still, for 6 bucks, I'm not gonna complain. All right, time to get out of Midland. All right, I'm stopping by a small town here, Big Spring. It's on the way to Dallas, and well, you already know what they got. Well, bittersweet. I got a good deal on Doom Eternal. 8 bucks ain't bad at all. It was a second Easy Pawn in town I was gonna go to, but they actually let me know in there that it's temporarily closed right now for repairs. So I'm done here already. So we're gonna keep moving on and keep moving towards Dallas. All right, another small town on the way to Dallas. Really, there's nothing here except for a Goodwill that I can go to, so I'm not expecting much, but might as well check it out on the way. What do we got? Plenty of movies, Well, I don't really see anything valuable, but this is one of my favorite movies of all time right here. All right, now I'm in Abilene. I'm gonna be here for the rest of the day. There's enough places here to last me the whole day. There's even a Paymore here, which I didn't know there would be, which is awesome. Might have just opened, so they might not have anything good, but we'll see. There's plenty of pawn shops, and there might be a couple GameStops even. We'll see. There was some good stuff there, but a lot of it was water damage, but picked up this, got it for 3, double middle give me 6, so woohoo. We're gonna move on to, there's a local chain of pawn shops right next to here. Okay, they actually had a pretty decent selection of games in there. I really didn't get a great deal, but I basically paid like 50% price starting for everything, but ended up picking up Super Mario Kart, good old Uncharted 4, Metaphor, and something you don't see too often, this Guitar Hero 3-pack on PS2. All that for 60 bucks. Not too bad. And there's a few more of these in town, so we'll see if there's any other good deals like that. Whoa, lots of games here too. Oh yeah, looks like we got some more on the shelf. All right, that was pretty decent. The other Wild Bills told me that they had the best game selection out of anybody, but honestly, these guys had a way more stacked collection. So I ended up picking up everything here for 150, but these 3 games are going to Double Mint. They're paying me 31 bucks on these. And so basically I got these ones right here for $119. So really not bad at all. Well, you guys know what time it is. It's one of my favorite new chains that's popping up, Paymore. I like checking out their budget sections. We'll see what this one's got. But before we get into that, I gotta mention today's video sponsor, Double Mint Games. Double Mint is looking to make selling games as easy as possible. They've recently just revamped their website and they're offering super competitive prices on games from pretty much every single generation. Personally, I've done thousands of dollars worth of business with them and they've always treated me very fairly. If you guys are looking to sell games you find in the wild, or if you're just looking to sell games from your collection that you don't want anymore, or heck, even sell your entire collection, I recommend hitting up Double Mint Games. Check out their website. There's a link down in the description. All right, back to the video. Well, I'm glad I stopped by. Initially, I didn't know there was a Paymore here, so I wasn't planning on it, but getting everything here for 86 bucks, really not gonna complain about that at all. It's nothing really too crazy. It's just a bunch of bread and butter stuff, but well, you know. Okay, just like how I thought there wasn't a Paymore here, I didn't know that there was a game exchange here. I swear I looked this stuff up and I did not see that there was one here, but there is a game exchange here. I'm gonna head there and try and trade in a bunch of, I mean, being honest, a bunch of low dollar crap, see if they take it, and see if I can get anything maybe for my personal collection with it. Okay, what do they got in the store? Ooh, that's awesome. Ooh, uh-oh, Double Mint. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Huh? Well, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty incredible. They pretty much took absolutely everything. This is everything they couldn't take, and actually Double Mint hit me up and said they'd buy this for $1, so that'll go to them. Oh, and of course, yeah, all the stuff I traded in, which I got for basically $0. I was able to get something for my collection. I've had the box and manual for this for a long time, but I never had the game, so getting to complete that is awesome. And then just a bunch of nice old Double Mint food here, as well as one of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, can't complain about that. Okay, that was sick, but I'm not done here. There's still a couple more pawn shops for me to go to, and both of the pawn shops I went to both mentioned a game store called Manuel's, I don't remember what it's called, but let's check these places out. Well, it's my favorite type of negotiation right there. I saw one of them was for $4. I said, hey, is there any chance you do $4 for each of them? And he said, how about $2 each for them? So yeah, not bad for $6. All right, last pawn of the day. Let's hope it's a banger. I don't think I've ever seen a complete in-box N64 game at a pawn shop. It's kind of cool, actually. Actually, 20 bucks on that? Is that not that bad? All right, not a bad way to end it. Ended up picking up a couple copies of Destroy All Humans, Max Payne 3, Halo 1, SmackDown 2, and Medal of Honor. All of that for 36 bucks, not too bad. There is a local retro game store that's around here that multiple people today have recommended, so I'm gonna go check them out. I'm very glad I listened to all the recommendations. That was Manuel's Retro Games and Collectibles. That's one of the most reasonably priced game stores I've ever been to. In fact, without even me saying anything, they actually gave me a discount because while some of these sports games were priced at more than $1, he straight up told me that any sports game I wanted, he could do $1 on. So I think originally all of this was supposed to be like $130, which is already a fantastic deal, but they ended up letting me take everything here for 102 bucks. So really cannot complain about that at all. So yeah, Manuel's, awesome game store. Okay, yeah, again guys, absolutely fantastic game store, Manuel's, check him out. There's one more game store here in town that I can go to before everything kind of closes. I'm gonna check him out, see if there's anything decent. I'm not expecting to get a deal like I just got at Manuel's, but we'll see. Oh, never mind. I guess it's just like a booth inside this flea market. All right, well, we'll go check it out. Unfortunately, nothing really great in there for me today, but honestly, I can't complain because today went extremely well. Really, I didn't get anything like super rare, but just a lot of really great deals on just like bread and butter stuff. And yeah, that game exchange trade-in was absolutely fantastic because I've been looking for Super Metroid for myself for a long time. Oh, I don't think I mentioned it, but the giveaway game is still F-Zero GX. I'll replace the case on this. I know it's breaking. I haven't found a better deal than this in the past 2 days, but if I find a better deal, the trip is still young. It's only the 5th of July, so I have, what, 24 more days to find a better deal than this. I think I'll find something better, but for now, this is the giveaway game. Anyways, all right, guys, day 7, finally, 1 week into the trip. Currently, it's a Sunday, so pretty much everywhere I want to go to is closed today, so I'm just gonna kind of chill. There's some game stores and there's some like media exchange stores and a couple thrift stores that are gonna be open today. So I'm gonna take it easy and just like head to a few of those, but otherwise, probably not gonna get anything too crazy today. I'd be pretty surprised if like I got some good come ups today, but I'm in the Fort Worth area and I've only been here once ever, and I don't think I've been on like this side of Fort Worth, so there could be some good deals today. I'm not expecting it, but we'll see. Well, nothing there, unfortunately, but we'll see if one of my favorite stores can make up for that. Whoa, I've never seen this deal before. Now, this is like the only sport game I can find that would even be worth it, and honestly, it'd only be worth it after getting it with the deal, so I think I'm all good on this. I got excited when I saw buy one, get one, because that's effectively just 50% off anything you buy, but of course, sports games only. I don't think I've ever seen that sale before from GameStop, and honestly, like there's probably gonna be so few stores that actually have like 2 or 4 or 6 or whatever sports games that are actually worth getting like that, that I'm not gonna bother going to GameStop until the next sale starts. All right, next up we got a local like console video game repair shop, but they do list that they have games, so we'll check it out, see if there's anything for me. Unfortunately, nothing for me there too. Okay, I'm already expecting disappointment here, but half-price books, most of the time, it's a lot of overpriced crap, but I have been to a few half-price books before that have had some crazy deals, so we'll see if these guys are any different. What do we got? What do we got? Wait, what? No game? Huh? What? $5. Okay, so there are some deals here. Yeah, it was like I figured. Pretty much everything there was overpriced, but I was able to pick up Army of Two 40th Day and Forza Horizon 3 for $13, so not bad for the two of those. Well, nothing but absolute bangers today. We got a game exchange here. I still have like $20 credit from yesterday, so I'm gonna try and burn it here, but hey, there could be some crazy deals in here, who knows. Ooh, game exchange is slipping. That's one to look out for. I'm not gonna buy it, but the non-greatest hits edition of this one is actually worth like $50, so getting it for 28 isn't that bad. All right, that was decent. Ended up picking up Journey to the Savage Planet, Minecraft Story Mode Complete, Rocksmith Remastered, probably the best pickup here, Skylanders Swap Force, and good old Shamu on PS2, one of my favorite games ever. All of that after my trade credit that I used was $57, but Doublemint Games, they pay $50 for Minecraft Story Mode Complete on PS4, so everything else was $7. Really can't complain about that at all. All right, we've actually got a pretty interesting looking local game store here, Galactic Games. It's kind of like a giant shack. See what's going on in there. Oh, well, not gonna complain about that. Oh, this is pretty decent. Yeah, I spent a lot more time in there than I probably should have. It's mainly a card shop. I would not consider this a game store at all. And let's just say they have things priced so that they don't run out of any inventory anytime soon. Anyways, picked up Crash 2, Mass Effect Andromeda, Dance Central 3, and this cool game. All that was $25. Really nothing crazy. I probably wasted too much time in there, but whatever. Well, I thought all the pawn shops were closed today, but there are actually 2 that are open on this Sunday, and they're both Purple Heart pawns. So we'll see if they got any games. You know, it's something I'm actually hoping to find because I haven't found anything in the past few days. I'm hoping to find a better game for the giveaway. Right now, the best deal I have found in the entire trip is this F-Zero GX, but honestly, it's not really in the best condition, and while it is valuable, I want something cleaner, I want something better. So I'm really hoping I can find a really good deal so that I can upgrade the giveaway game. Well, we'll try the next one. Decent games there, but a bit too much. Too much. Okay, we'll see what happens here. We got a retro game store here and a half-price books here. We'll see who beats who. Pretty decent selection, but not looking like anything I need right now. All right, let's see what half-price books can do for me. Decent stuff. Oh! Unfortunately, nothing really for me at either place. And my hopes aren't too high for my next stop because it is a vintage stock, so we'll see. There could be a good deal in here, but I'm not expecting much. Well, there's a buy two, get one free going on, but that does not mean there's gonna be a deal in here. Oh, and there's a good example of what I was talking about. $12 for 2K17. All right, we'll keep looking. Wow, that, I ain't gonna lie, this is actually kind of insane. Well, I thought it would be bad, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. We got another local game store. Let's see if I can dodge a game over here. Oh my god, that was completely out of the shot. Defective items. What does that mean? Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I just can't escape you, can I? Yeah, unfortunately, nothing for me at the game store, but we'll see if I can get lucky at this half-price books. I doubt it, but we'll see. Please no Shamu. I got all the kidney stones out of the blood on that one. Huh? Anyways, ended up picking up two 2K17s and a Tiger Woods PGA 12. This one's actually pretty decent. Basically the way it worked out, after I sent these off to Doublemate, I paid $14 for this. So yeah, not too bad at all. Actually not bad for 10 bucks. Oh, okay then. Well, it's a pretty cool looking store, but unfortunately, I relapsed. Well, it's getting close to most of the places closing today. I'm gonna head towards like the real north part of the Fort Worth area. There's a couple half-price books and there's a couple retro game stores. Today was pretty chill. Didn't really come up on anything too crazy, but I didn't expect to get anything today. So we'll see what goes on in the north. Nothing too crazy. I paid 21 bucks for these three. Doublement's gonna pay me 31 bucks, so not too bad. Oh, that is gonna be sitting for a while. Nothing too crazy in there. Did end up picking up the Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition for $16 after tax, which is pretty much the most I'm willing to pay for this, but it's not bad. All right, last stop of the day. Half-price books. Don't let me down. Well, I've looked and I've looked, but there really ain't nothing here. Except for this. I mean, 7 bucks for Disney Princess. Doublemint pays 10 for it, so $3 back in my pocket. Whoa.